Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast of Class A Iowa High School Athletic Association first round playoff football between South O'Brien Wolverines and your Woodbury Central Wildcats. We're going to have a pregame show tonight. Prior to tonight's kickoff, we'll go over some stats between the two clubs, season records, and then play commercials for all our sponsors that we have for tonight. We're thankful for South O'Brien making the trip down here to Moville, Iowa to visit the Wildcats in the first round of the playoffs. Also appreciate all the sponsors of the South O'Brien Wolverines along with the Woodbury Central Wildcats. And we got out here early tonight to make sure the stream is up and running and live so we don't have any issues as we try to broadcast this first round Class A Iowa High School Athletic Association playoff football game. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back to cover some pre-game stats and just who the Wolverines of South O'Brien and the Wildcats of Woodbury Central have played so far this season, and then we will get ready for kickoff.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
I chose the NCCCNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here, getting ready for the first round playoff game between the South O'Brien Wolverines and the Woodbury Central Wildcats. Coming into tonight's game, the Wildcats of Woodbury Central come into tonight's game ranked number 3 in the state with an 8-0 record. The Wolverines come into tonight's game with a 4-4 record and are got fourth in their district in District 1. The Woodbury Central Wildcats won Class A District 8 to gain home field advantage for this evening's game. Just looking at some stats so far, we'll go through the season. The last 5 games of the season, the Wolverines have played. We'll cover their last 5 games. Wolverines have played Hinton. The last game of the season, that game was to determine who got 3rd or 4th in the district. Wolverines did lose to Hinton, which was our first game of the season opponent of the Woodbury Central Wildcats. That game was a loss for the Wolverines, 26-6. But I will say that I do apologize. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties there. That's why I am broadcasting well prior to the game. It is up and running again now, but I have some help from the fine folks at Fuller Digital Solutions jumping on here just to take a peek at it. Now it's looking like it's looking like it's going again now, so we're back to our live stream. Like I was saying, the Wildcats came to have some common opponents with the Wolverines. Coming to tonight, like I said, the Hinton Blackhawks were the last week's opponents for South O'Brien, and that was a 26-6 loss to Hinton Blackhawks. The week prior to that, they played Akron Westfield, which was another common opponent with the Woodbury Central Wildcats. They beat Akron Westfield 13-12. Prior to that, they took a loss to Galen Catholic, who got second in Class A, District 1. Galen Catholic's only loss is to Hartley Melvin Sanborn. South O'Brien Wolverines took care of Marcus Merritt and Claycorn Rims and Union 28-7. Beat Alta Aurelia 14-7. Then had a really, really hard-fought game with Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Lost to Hartley Melvin Sanborn 22-6. And lost to Class 2A Sheldon 17-0 in week 2 of the season, and won the first week over Sioux Central 32-0. For the Woodbury Central Wildcats, they started out the season hot over the Hinton Blackhawks, whom I discussed earlier. Last week against Missouri Valley. Missouri Valley, unfortunately, struggling this season. They took another loss last night to Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute. I actually attended that game to watch my daughter's boyfriend play his final high school football game down there. But nonetheless, Wildcats did beat Missouri Valley 56-14. They won in overtime over Tri-Center Neola, who is playing Lamar's Galen Catholic tonight up in Lamar's. Wildcats beat them in overtime 36-34. Wildcats played Westwood 40-14. Lawton Bronson 42-0. Akron Westwood 41-7. IKM Manning 40-0. Logan Magnolia Wildcats beat 41-6, and for the first game of the season, a common opponent with the Wolverines, the Wildcats beat the Hinton Blackhawks 41-13. But like I said earlier, the Blackhawks from Hinton did make some adjustments at halftime that first game of the year, changed their quarterback up, and had a lot more a better offensive game plan in the second half of that first game, and so they're a much improved team, I would imagine, from week 1 to week 8 when the South O'Brien Wolverines played the Hinton Blackhawks. So tonight's game, I look for it to be a really, really highly physical game between the two teams. Obviously, the Wildcats probably are favored coming into tonight, sitting 8-0 as the number 3 team in the state. The Wildcats have been up in the top 2 or 3, either tied with Grundy Center for second or on their own at third throughout the season. Top team in the state, West Hancock, Brick West Hancock, has kind of stood alone at the top of Class A this entire season. I'm going to head to a quick commercial break. We will be back to cover stats coming into tonight's game and kind of see how the two teams compare. But we will be back. We got about 22 minutes until kickoff, and then we'll be live with tonight's first round Iowa High School Athletic Association's playoff football game.
62, Coach. 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
Finding someone you trust. It's important when it comes to your farming operation. For generations, you know that you can work with Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park. From generation to generation, the state savings loan officers in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park continue to work with you. Find us online at savingsbankia.com.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
Welcome back here. Little pregame session here for between the Woodbury Central Wildcats and South O'Brien Wolverines. We're going to cover a little pre-game stats coming into tonight. The Wolverines are led on offense. It looks like they play 2 quarterbacks on offense. Jacob Van Leith, who's a senior. He's 35 for 58 coming into tonight for 459 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Another quarterback that looks like gets significant playing time, Justice Frick. He is 19 for 42 for 249 yards passing. The rushing game is led by Justin Paulson, a junior, with 132 carries, 591 yards, 4.5 carries or yards per carry on 1 touchdown. The next leading rusher for the Wolverines is Cole, and I am going to have to learn this name. I'm going to say it's Tajasam. 48 carries, 242 yards, 5 yards per carry. Those are your top 2 leading rushers coming into tonight's game for the Wolverines. Receiving for the Wolverines, the leading receiver, Boston Riedemann, who has 31 receptions for 370 yards, 11.9 yards per catch. Next is Hudson Ullman, who has 15 receptions for 238 yards, 15.9 yards per catch with 2 touchdowns. Riedemann has 3 touchdowns coming in tonight's game. On defense, leading tackler coming in tonight, Keaton Sampson, a senior, has 41.5 tackles, 28 solos. And Hudson Ullman has 39.5 tackles, 34, it looks like, solo tackles coming into tonight's game. For the Woodbury Central Wildcats coming into tonight's game, they are led by Class A leading passer Drew Klunder, Jr., 136 passes on 290 completed passes on 209 attempts. That's 2,292 yards passing, 16.9 yards per catch for 25 touchdowns, and only giving up 4 interceptions on the season. Drew's had a phenomenal season coming into this junior campaign after sitting behind his brother Dallas, who was a 2,000-yard passer last year and is now playing at Morningside College.
Somebody else had said that.
Leading rushers for the Wildcats coming into tonight's game, Max McGill, senior, 155 carries for 940 yards, 6.1 yards per carry, and 14 touchdowns for Max McGill. Max McGill is a 3-year starter for the Wildcats. Actually started his freshman year at the state semifinal game in the Unidome. So Max McGill is well versed in the playoff part of the season for the Wildcats, and they are going to look heavily to rely on him to establish the running game. Next in line for rushing yards for the Wildcats is Ryder Cooley, who has 49 carries for 190 yards, 3.9 yards per carry on 6 touchdowns. Next up for the Wildcats is the receiving corps of 4 very highly skilled Wildcat receivers coming into tonight's game. The leading receiving yards receiver is Eric McGill, a junior who has 32 receptions for 704 yards, 22.0 yards per catch on 12 touchdown receptions. Next in line, chasing the heels of Eric McGill, Kyan Schultzen, who has 39 receptions for 634 yards, 16.3 yards per catch for 7 touchdowns. Next, right behind Kyan Schultzen, trying to get to that 600-yard mark this evening, number 88, Will DeStichter, who is a senior, has 29 receptions for 516 yards, 17.8 yards per catch on 4 touchdowns. And last but not least, not to be forgotten about, sophomore Zach Butler has 24 receptions for 353 yards, 14.7 yards per catch for 1 touchdown on the season. Leading tacklers for the Woodbury Central Wildcats coming into this evening's game. Once again, Max McGill, senior, plays middle linebacker, has 60.5 tackles for the season, 45 solos coming into tonight. Next leading tackler for the Wildcats is, Kyan Schultzen, who has 32 tackles, 26 solos coming into tonight's game. So as you can see, looking at the stats, the Wildcats are probably 60% passing to 40% rushing coming into tonight's games, with obviously Drew Klunder passing for over 2,000 yards so far this season, and Max McGill closing in on a 1,000-yard rushing campaign. Very, very highly potent offense for the Wildcats. Really have been able to put the pedal down to the metal quite often when they need to score and convert on long third downs consistently when put in that position. The Wolverines, as you can see looking at the stats, you're going to see a balanced running and passing attack. Very structured, it looks like, from what their running game is. I would imagine their plan for this evening is to take their time with the ball and make it a possession game and keep the Wildcats offense off the field. We're going to head to a quick commercial break as we close into about 10 minutes left before kickoff. We're going to check out some additional sponsors that we've had for tonight's game. We truly appreciate all of our sponsors that are sponsoring today's football game. Your pregame sponsor for tonight's pregame broadcast, J&K Insurance, out of here down in Moville, Iowa, and surrounding areas, is the sponsor of the pregame. Countryman Financial and Paulina Body Shop are your scoreboard sponsors for tonight's game. We're going to head to some commercial breaks. We'll be back. Thanks for listening to Fuller Digital Solutions.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
The community agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
Williams General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
There's two things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those two things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
Modern small-town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back here. Closing in on kickoff, 8 minutes and 40 seconds until kickoff. We have the Woodbury Central Marching Band taking the field under the direction of Mr. Brian Cole. They will be marching down here to play the national anthem. We will obviously broadcast the national anthem prior to the kickoff here for the Woodbury Central Wildcats and the South O'Brien Wolverines in Class A.
We would like to
first round playoff action.
Time and dedication to our athletic programs. We realize that the service means time away from their families and friends, and we do definitely appreciate you. Now for the starting lineup for the Wolverines. At quarterback, number kindly remain standing.
We're going to play the national anthem here by the Woodbury Central Marching Band. We will be back after the national anthem.
Our national anthem.
Welcome back here to first round playoff action for Iowa High School Athletic Association between South O'Brien Wolverines and Woodbury Central Wildcats. Captains for tonight's games are going to take to the middle of the field for a coin toss. Great crowd tonight on the Woodbury Central Wildcats side. Beautiful evening. Flag is not moving an inch, and probably in the upper 60, low 70s here at kickoff for you fans not in the area. Just a beautiful night for football for week 9 of high school athletics football, but first round playoff action for Class A, 1A, and 2A in 8-man football. Looks like it was a predetermined coin flip prior to this, so we'll see what both teams decided to do. Who won the coin toss?
Woodbury Central has won the toss.
Wildcats won the toss and chose to receive the south goal. South O'Brien will defend the north goal and head south here in Mobile at Woodbury Central Field in Mobile, Iowa. Wildcats are coming off a season last year that took them to the state semifinal game and a trip to the Unidome to face Grundy Center in the semifinal game. The Wildcats did lose that game to end the season 10-2 last year. The Wildcats responded back with a great performance so far this season to end up 8-0 coming into tonight's game. South O'Brien Wolverines coming tonight 4-4, but their losses have been to very highly ranked opponents. I mean, Hartley Melvin Sanborn has been at the top of the rankings most of the season. I believe their only loss coming into tonight is to Brett West Hancock and to West Sioux. West Sioux is ranked number 2 in the state, and Brett West Hancock is the top ranked team in Class A. So that loss that South O'Brien took to Hartley, I believe it was 20-7, or within 2 scores, I will say. So a very, very good contest between the two teams. So South O'Brien obviously has what it takes to play against highly skilled teams. So the Wildcats and South O'Brien Wolverines should have a great game coming into tonight between the two teams.
Number 3, Zach Butler.
Zach Butler and Eric McGill back deep for the Wildcats.
Number 82, Boston Wiedemann.
Looks like number 45 is kicking off for David Botchin. Is kicking off for the Wolverines to the Wildcats to start first round Class A playoff action is underway. Squib kick over there to the far side. Number 23 for the Wildcats. Carter Black, senior, makes a phenomenal play on that squib kick by the South O'Brien Wolverines. Wildcats are going to line up here. They will be 4 wide most of the night. Trips here to the near side. Butler, McGill, DeStichter. Over on the far side is Kyan Schultzen. Wolverines are playing a 4 front, 2 linebackers. You will see the Wildcats call into plays from the sidelines here. Coach Rogers here on the sidelines getting the call down from Coach Klunder. Coach Ryan and Coach Wright. Play action pass, quick pass. Nice play there by number 17. He was wide. Will DeStichter was wide over. Dane Mormon with the knockdown pass there on 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 2nd and 10 here for the Wildcats. State trips here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Max McGill back in the backfield for the Wildcats. Max McGill with the carry here to the near side. He's going to have a nice gain on 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Wildcats. Great gain of 7.
By number 35, Cruz.
Wildcats are going to flip it. They're going to go trips to the far side now. Butler's going to be here by himself. It looks to me like South O'Brien is playing a 2-high safety, playing man on the outside 2 guys. See what they do here. Kyan Schultzen.
Ball intended for Schultzen, incomplete.
Wildcats are going to have to punt here on the first series for the Wildcats. Not quite what the Wildcats were looking for on first series, but Coach Bramer will have them dialed in on defense. That's kind of been the Wildcats' bread and butter is their defensive play. The offense over the past couple of years has come along dramatically on the direction of Coach Klunder, Coach Rogers, and now Coach Wright. Good punt by Drew Klunder. Fair catch back there by South O'Brien. Number 27, fair catches the ball. Sawyer Comp fair catches the ball for the Warriors. Warriors' first possession here. Take over the ball, and looks like they're going to take it over right on about the 20-yard line for the Wolverines. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Wildcats, I would imagine, are going to be in a 4-4.
Calls the signal.
Copeland, Martins, McCormick, and Sanford on the D-line for the Wildcats. Oh, hit by a host of Wildcats. Stuffed right down in the gut fray of the Wildcats. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines. You got an all-state middle linebacker, Max McGill. 4-year starter at linebacker for the Wildcats. Started his freshman year. Ryder Cooley is a phenomenal wrestler for the Wildcats. 2 wrestlers right in the middle, along with Kyan Schultzen and Zach Butler. Will DeStichter here on the near side. Eric McGill's playing some defense tonight, feeling a little bit better. Wildcats have let him kind of off for a couple weeks. He's been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue. Looks like he's back playing free safety tonight, and then Drew Klunder on that far side of the field playing the other corner.
And Butler on the tackle. Short gain, 3rd down. And
3rd and 8 for the Wolverines. A little short pass play there. I would imagine they're going to try to stretch the field here against the Wildcats. Kyan Schultzen right there, almost had a pick six and it was green space to the end zone if he did pick that. Hesitated just a hair, but knocked it down nonetheless to force a punt for the Wolverines. 4th and 8 for the Wolverines, and they're going to be punting to Eric McGill. McGill's setting up about at the 45-yard line of the Wildcats. Wolverines are on the 22-yard line of their own 22-yard line.
Mormon back to attempt the punt.
Good punt. Catch there by McGill. McGill catches it. He's off to the races. Off to the far side. Good return by McGill. Gain of return for about 10 yards by Eric McGill. Wildcats will take over on the Wolverines' 45-yard line for their second series of the game.
Wildcats have it 1st and 10, Wolverine territory, 45-yard line.
Copeland, Martins, Caleb Morgan, Blaze Sanford across the front side. I can't get the far side, I would imagine. Nice cut back by Max McGill, plowing through for 10 yards. First down, Brady Tesharon on the right tackle, playing right tackle tonight to start the game. Wildcats, Max McGill plows through for 10 yards there for a first down. Wildcats have it 1st and 10, trips here to the near side, one to the far side. Looks like Xander Schmidt's over on the far side. Another run by Max McGill, trying to follow his blockers. He's going to be tackled for a short loss.
Brought down in the backfield by number 67, Johnson. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Wildcats are staying trips here to the near side. Got Butler, Eric McGill, Kyan Schultzen. Pass here to Kyan Schultzen. That's been the bread and butter for the Wildcats. Nice simple pass. Going to have enough for a first down.
And brought down by number 17.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats, and they're driving. Oh, we got a player down for the Wolverines. This not what we want to see. Senos is here tonight. Senos trainer is here tonight to take care of all the players on both sides. This is not what we want to see. We got a Wolverine down. As soon as I get a number, I will let everybody know. But in the meantime, we're going to go to a quick commercial break here, and we will be back. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
On November 6th, the Broadway Marketplace in Polina will be having a grand reveal holiday open house from 3 to 5. There are only 25 pre-sold tickets available, and each spot purchased will sponsor one child. A portion of the sales will be going to Snack Packs program, Backpacks for Iowa foster children. Anyone can participate in the 50-50 cash drawing leading up to the event. The winner will be drawn on November 6th. No need to be present to win. Call the Broadway Marketplace at 712-441-3581 to register.
Welcome back. Injured player there was Dane Mormond, number 17 on there. Wildcats here, trips to the far side. McGill slides over to the right side of Klunder, gets the handoff from Klunder, up the gut for a short gain of about 4 or 5 for the Wildcats.
Number 55, Kluby. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
Number 17, Mormon, is back in now. He did have to go off for a play, but he's back into action now. Butler here to the near side. McGill, Kyan Schultzen, Xander Schmidt over on the far side. Wildcats are 2nd and 6. Play action pass. Quick pass to Butler. In and out of his hands. Drew's just leading him a little bit too much here. He'll dial it in. We've watched this all season long. The Wolverines have brought another guy up into the box. They are playing a one high safety now. They were at a two high safety, but the run game kind of got to them, so they had to make some adjustments. Another quick pass there to in and out of the hands of Kyan Schultzen. Wildcats are having all kinds of options. Those routes are open, just sliding right through the hands of the Wildcats here. We're going to have 4th and 6 here for the Wildcats, and they're going to go for it. 2 attempts there, both slip right through the hands of the wide receivers. Wildcats are going to have to go for it here. 4th down. Going to move Eric McGill over to the near side. They're favoring Eric McGill here. Wherever he goes, they're putting a one high safety over the top of him. Another ball popped up there.
Tipped at the line of scrimmage and called incomplete.
Good play by the Wolverines there on 4th down. Great job by the Wolverines. Wildcats defense coming back on. This is playoff football, folks. It's going to go back and forth for a while. Heart and soul for both teams are all on the field right now.
17-yard line. Wolverines will have it 1st and 10.
You win, you move on. You lose, you go home. You're going to get the best effort from both sides of the field tonight. There's no doubt about it. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines on their own 16-yard line. Run up the middle.
Right. Up the middle.
A quick little dive play there, right up the gut.
Brought down by Morgan.
Caleb Morgan getting a credit for the tackle.
Gain him, let's call it 1. 2nd and a long 9.
2nd and 9 here for the Wolverines. Another big tackle there by Ryder Cooley. Short gain for the Wolverines. 3rd and about 7 here for the Wolverines. 3rd and 6, we'll call it. Gain of 3.
3rd and 7.
Third and a long 6. Wolverines have packed it back in. Everybody's tight. Now the Wildcats got to watch for wide receivers slipping out. Tight ends, got to account for them all. Play action pass, exactly what I thought might happen here. Wildcats have them all covered. Great play there by the Wildcats. They're going to have a huge sack for a big loss there on 3rd down for the Wolverines. Sack there by Zach Butler. And Chase Copeland there for the sack. Eric McGill going back to receive the kick, setting up around the 50-yard line.
Eric McGill deep for the Wildcats.
Great coverage there by the Wildcats. Wildcats had that called to a T. I had to watch those tight ends slip out of that tight formation. Every once in a while they kind of sneak one out there. A lot of teams do, so it's a nice formation to be in. Good punt there by the Wolverines. Going to be fair caught on the Wildcats' 48-yard line. Wildcats take over 1st and 10 for their 3rd series. Wildcats do have the Wolverines kind of pinned against the back. They're back against the wall, but the Wolverines have been able to hold the last 2 possessions.
1st and 10.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. Wolverines have gone to a 2 high safety again. They're going to be playing, it looks like they're going to play a cover 4. Now they're going to run Max McGill. Good cut, gain. Great gain for Max McGill. Gain of about 6. Well, gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. Wildcats are doing exactly what they do. If they go to a 2 high safety, take one guy out of the box. The Wildcats have made the choice to run the ball because they have numbers in the box. Nice play here by Eric McGill. Slips outside the wide receivers or defensive backs. Gets a 1st down for the Wildcats. There is a flag on the play. It's going to be probably a hold call on a wide receiver, I guess, I would imagine.
Flag on the play. Holding the call against the Wildcats.
It's going to be a 10-yard penalty against the Wildcats. That's a tough one. Still 2nd down. It can be 2nd and 15 for the Wildcats. That was called on the wide receiver. That's always a tough one. I don't recognize this officiating crew, but the one thing the Wildcats do a really nice job of is with their wide receivers, and we've done it for a long time since Coach Bramer's been the head coach here, and Coach Locke has been with the receivers, and now Wright and Rogers. We really work on wide receivers blocking downfield, and a lot of high school officials aren't used to seeing that, especially from a team that passes as much as but we run those little bubble passes, and we see it quite often. Nice pass there. Good pass. Third down and short here for the Wildcats. That's exactly what the Wildcats need. That makes it really tough on the Wolverines. Feel like they have the Wildcats back against the wall, and then they convert on a 2nd and long to make it third and short here for the Wildcats. Gives them all their options back in their play calling books. So Klunder for the quick handoff. Nice run by McGill. This is where Mad Max McGill makes a lot of problems on the defense. He will just get a cooking here. He's one of those guys. He's a repetition guy. The more times we feed him the pill, the more often he's going to get large gains like that, take big chunks off the field. Should open up the passing game for the Wildcats. Nice run again. It's going to be 2nd short. 2nd and short for the Wildcats. 4:50 left in the first quarter.
Brought down again by number 35, Cruz.
Butler McGill over here. Eric McGill here to the near side. DeStichter and Kyan Schultz on the far side. DeStichter's coming in motion. There'll be a quick pitch. They have it sealed off. Ooh.
On the round in the rush.
Nice play there by number 82 for the Wolverines. Great play by number 82. Wiederman, I believe. Riederman. Great play by number 82 there. Trips to the far side. One to here to the near side. Going to feed the pill to Max McGill again. Great cutback by Max McGill. He's got green space to the 3rd level, and 3rd level does make a play.
And a nice cut up the middle. Brought down by number 13, Van Lent.
Great play by Max McGill. Beautiful cutback there once he got through the initial line of scrimmage. Got those linebackers to bite, juked one, got to the 3rd level, got that 1st down for the Wildcats. 1st and 10, trips to the near side. Play action pass again.
Up the middle. Led by number 17.
Short gain for the Wildcats. Be 2nd and 8.
Call it 2nd and a long 8.
Schultz and DeStichter to the far side. McGill and Butler to the near side. Back to passes. Klunder out there. Oh, just missed it. Eric McGill.
Eric McGill incomplete. 3rd down.
Eric McGill's coming off. Butler's going in. Carter Black's in here for McGill. Another play action pass. Quick pass out to Kyan Schultz, and he's got room. Does he have enough for a 1st down? It's going to be close. Be 4th and
brought down by Van Lit.
Be 4th and short for the Wildcats. 4th and it looks like 2 for the Wildcats here. Trips coming to the near side. Schultz staying over there on the 5 side. It's on the 3-yard line, it looks like, here for the Wildcats. Wildcats need some action here from the home side fans. They're going to get Drew Klunder's going to take it. He's going to stumble, rumble. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Wildcats. First and goal for the Wildcats here. 2:45 left on the game clock.
Timeout for a measurement.
Oh, it is going to be close enough for a measurement. Wildcats might not have got this. Good, if this is good defensive stand by the Wolverines. Wildcats get the first down. First and goal for the Wildcats just by a hair there. I don't blame them for measuring it. The problem with the Woodbury Central field, that far side there, that northeast side of our field falls off like the face of the earth. So you can't see anything very well for the officials. And it probably looked a lot different from their view than when they pulled the sticks out to it. So they're going to run Clunder here. He's going to get sacked for a loss. Maybe a loss of 1.
Ruby. Loss of a couple.
Loss of 2. Second and goal for the Wildcats. Nice defensive play by the Wolverines again.
Brought down by number 58. Need. No gain. Third and goal.
Third and goal for the Wildcats. Wolverines are holding strong here on this first and goal possession for the Wildcats. They're pitching out to McGill. See if we can get him out to the corner. And he's going to be short again. Fourth and goal for the Wildcats. Wolverines are holding strong here.
Tackle Milan. Bring up fourth and goal.
This is when it gets a little bit more difficult for the Wildcats because they can bring all the guys up in the box. They don't have to play 2 safeties or anything like that. So makes it a little bit more challenging. They have a good defensive front. You can see here for the Wolverines, Wildcats are going to look for a pass. They get a deep one overthrown. Good stand there by the Wolverines. Going to be first and 10 for the Wolverines sitting on their own goal line. First and 10 for the Wolverines, sitting on their own goal line. Minute 34 left in the first quarter, sitting on the 2-yard line. Wildcats need a big defensive stand here. Good hit, hard hit there by Eric McGill. 41 is the carrier there for the Wolverines. Eddie Milan.
On the tackle. Milan, the ball carrier. Gain of about 4, second and 6.
Second and 6 for the Wolverines. Another good gain here by the Wolverines.
Number 26, Colton, the ball carrier.
Clunder's down there. Drew Clunder is down there for the Wildcats. He's getting up slow.
Clunder on the tackle. Be enough for a first down.
Clunder's hobbling off here to the near sideline. He's walking it off. Looks like it's his ankle is what it looks like to me. Took one in his ankle. Hopefully it's just a bruise, not a twist. Just needs to walk it off. Give him some time. Good stop there for the Wildcats. Give me the short gain.
Hanford on the tackle. Gain of 2. Second and 8.
Looks like Drew's going to be fine. It's just got a little stinger. Into the first quarter. Wildcats 0, Wolverines 0. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
As a parent, you have a choice in your child's education. Zion St. John Lutheran School believes all children deserve a quality, well-rounded education with a curriculum written with a biblical worldview. With a student-teacher ratio of 8-to-1, you can be sure your child's specific learning styles are met. Zion St. John offers affordable pricing with tuition assistance and is open to all denominations. For more information of the benefits Zion St. John Lutheran School can offer your child, visit their website or give them a call today.
Welcome back here into the first quarter. Starting the second quarter, Wildcats 0, Wolverines 0. Wildcats have had 3 drives that have gone close to inside the 15-yard line. The Wolverines have held all 3 times, so another run here by the Wolverines.
Passing off the left side.
Not much there for the Wolverines. A short game, maybe of 1.
Number 55, the first Wildcat there, Caleb Morgan.
Caleb Morgan with another tackle.
Gain of 2, 3rd and 6.
Klunder was banged up there a little bit on that last defensive play. He's back up on his feet here playing catch on the sidelines. Looks like he's moving pretty well, so he should be back on the field for an offensive series when the Wildcats get the ball back. Looks like we got an overload here to the left. Going to be run to the right, looking to get out there to the edge. Not much going there. Little gain, going to be 4th and 3 for the Wolverines. They're going to have to punt here back to the Wildcats. Wildcats hold. 4th and 3 for the Wolverines.
McGill will go back to the Wildcats.
McGill back at the 50. Wildcats have had it in the Wolverines side of the field most of the game here, so just have not been able to convert for a touchdown yet so far this first half. McGill does take it. He takes off up the field. He's going to be down about at the 47-yard line.
Taken by Eric McGill.
Kind of caught the Wolverines off guard there.
Down by Dennis. About the 46-yard line.
Wildcats take over at the 46-yard line of the Wolverines. 1st and 10, trips to the far side. Klunder is back out there at quarterback. Must have just had a little stinger. Made the good decision. Stay off of that defensive series. Wolverines are 2 high safety, 4 down linemen. Kind of playing a 4-2. This is typically where the Wildcats can kind of get some running going. Play action pass again. Little pass there to Kyan Schultzen right down the sidelines. Incomplete pass there. Just in and out of the hands of Kyan Schultzen. Good play by the Wolverines.
Brings up 2nd down.
Good play by number 40 there for the Wolverines. Hudson Ullman. Short gain there for McGill. Good tackle there by number 17. Mormon on the tackle there.
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. trips to the far side for the Wildcats. 3-3. Kind of a prevent defense there for Max McGill off to the far side. He's going to squeak through for a first down. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
We'll get the first down.
South O'Brien Wolverines can't blame their coaches for making that decision on 3rd and long. I mean, typically for the Wildcats, that's been a passing play where we hit a slant or seam pattern. This time we hit a low. Good run by Eric McGill on his feet and up for another Wildcat first down. Excellent effort by Eric McGill. McGill and Gill brothers taking care of business here for the Wildcats on the last 2 plays. A 1-2 punch, fighting for first downs for the Wildcats.
24-yard line, Wolverine territory.
Wildcats are marching down the field again here. Low snap. In the hands of Eric McGill for a Wildcat touchdown. Wildcats go up 6-0 with 8:58 left in the first half of football in Class A round 1 of playoff action. Setting up for the extra point. Zach Butler.
Butler to attempt the point after.
Kick is up and good. Wildcats lead 7, Wolverines 0. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Welcome back here. Wildcats lining up to kick to the Wolverines after a quick touchdown pass for the Wildcats. 2 first downs by the McGill brothers and a nice touchdown pass from Drew Klunder to Eric McGill for a 6-point touchdown for the Wildcats. Converted on the extra point to tack another one on was Zach Butler to go up 7-0. Butler's kick is up. Good kick by Zach Butler, number 21 on the reception for the Wolverines. Good return. Jordan Jennis on the reception, it looked like there. No, 27, excuse me. Honkamp with the return there for the Wolverines. 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line of the Wolverines. Wildcats back on defense. Wolverines are running in a play here. Wolverines are going to go 2 to the far side, tight end here to the near side in the I formation. Motion here to the near side. Wildcats are adjusting. Hand off to the fullback. No gain there for the fullback, number 41, Millen. McCormick with the tackle, number 60 for the Wildcats.
On the tackle for the Wildcats. Postgame. Let's call it 2nd and long 9.
Calling it 2nd and 9 here for the Wolverines. 2 to the far side again. A tight end here to the near side. Motion coming this way. Back to pass. Low slant pass, underthrown there. It'll be 3rd and long for the Wolverines.
3rd and long.
Coverage there by Will DeStichter. Carter Black playing free safety. Klunder's over here on the sidelines still. Good decision. Keep him on the sidelines. 3rd and long for the Wolverines. Motion again here. Long jog motion. Pass. Will DeStichter coming through. Tipped ball. No pass interference available there. Tipped up by the Wildcats. I think Chase Copeland got his hands on it. 4th and long for the Wolverines. Back to receive the punt is number 11, Eric McGill.
Go deep for the Wildcats. Norman to attempt the punt.
Snap is high. Punt is off. Good punt there. Picked up there by the Wolverines. Number 40. Ullman. Good punt by number 17. Mormon. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
30-yard line. Wildcat territory. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Wildcats are going to rotate some guys. Put in Ryder Cooley in the backfield now. Carter Black over on the far side. Giving Butler a break. Eric McGill, DeStichter over on the far side. Trips to the far side. Kyan Schultzen here to the near side. Too high safety for the Wolverines. Pump fake. Quick pass. Oh, in and out of the hands of Will DeStichter.
Incomplete.
Wildcats have some slippery hands tonight. Will's usually got tacky hands. He usually pulls those in for the Wildcats. So we'll go back at it here. Staying trips to the far side.
Ball intended for DeStichter again, incomplete. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for the Wildcats. Okay, Wildcats are taking a little time to call in the 3rd down play here. Wolverines are staying in the same defensive front. Underthrown there by Klunder.
That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down for the Wildcats. Klunder's going to go back to punt. Actually, Eric McGill's going to go back to punt.
Uncamp and Riedemann deep.
Butler's coming out there.
The punt.
Good punt there. He's going to receive it. Nice pack. Get on that ball, Wildcats. Then they just miss it. Good hit there by Black. Carter Black in with the contact and pop that ball out.
Contact of the ball carrier.
Wolverines are going to take it over on the Wildcats 38-yard line. 38-yard line of the Wildcats. The Wolverines take over 1st and 10. Motion for the Wolverines. Pitch out to the far side.
Paulson, the carrier.
Good. Who came up and got that? Max McGill sneaks right through all the offensive blockers and just has a nice hawk roll tackle there for a no gain for the Wolverines. great defensive effort so far by both teams tonight. The Wolverines have had a great effort. The Wildcats have done the same thing. And that's exactly what you expect when it comes down to playoff football, is just a full effort from both teams. Two guys to the far side. Send a guy in motion. Nice little play. Nice game by the Wolverines. Paulson with the carry.
Brought down by McGill.
It's me 3rd and 3.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 3 for the Wolverines. Wildcats need a huge play here. I'm sure this is 4-down territory for the Wolverines. Fullback carry. Nowhere to go there for the fullback. Wildcats completely have that whole field. Be no gain there for the Wolverines on that 3rd down play. 4th and about 5.
Actually, 4th and about 3.
4th and 4. We'll call it 4th and 4 here for the Wolverines. And there's no doubt in my mind they were going to go for it. Wildcats need to put some pressure on this quarterback here. Coming this way. Nowhere to go for the Wolverines. Huge play by the Woodbury Central Wildcats. Hold up on 4th down and get the ball back for a 1st and 10. Blaze Sanford up a little slow for the Wildcats. He's hobbling off here to the near sidelines.
Wildcats hold and will take over.
Colton Warren in for the Wildcats.
Warren in the ball game.
Wildcats sidelines got to get into the game. They've had to call for a couple guys.
32-yard line.
They got to pay attention.
1st and 10.
1st and 10. Max McGill here. Cut back, Max McGill. He'll have a short gain. Gain of about 3.
Brought down by number 67, Johnson. Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7.
Johnson with the tackle there for the Wolverines, number 67. Clunder back to pass. Boy, we're just off a little bit on our passing here in this first half.
3rd and 7.
Third and 7 here for the Wildcats. Wolverines back to that kind of prevent nickel package, I would guess it would probably be called. Too high safety, trying to keep everything in front of them. Wildcats ran on this package the last time. Back to passes, Clunder. Finds the man, Eric McGill, right in the middle of the field. And he's going to have a way enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 for your Woodbury Central Wildcats. Found that hole right in that Wolverine defense. Settled right in there. Drew Clunder made a great pass, drilled it right into the numbers. Hand off to McGill. Fouling his blockers. Great job. Gets to the sidelines. Great gain by Max McGill. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats are moving here. They're going tempo. They're going to put the Wolverines on their heels. Wildcats have it on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Trips to the far side. Kyan Schultz in here to the near side. Calls for the ball. Another run from Max McGill. Bounces right through the side. Splits the defenders to the goal line. Is he going to have enough? He's going to be on the 1-yard line for Max McGill. First and goal for the Wildcats on the 1-yard line. Wildcats struggled here last series. Had a lot of problems converting when they're first and goal. The last time the Wildcats could not get it done. Wildcats are going tempo again. They're going to run the Max McGill again. He's going to have plenty of room there to score a touchdown. Wildcats go up 13-0 over the Wolverines of South O'Brien. Zach Butler setting up for the extra point. Wildcats lead 13-0, 4:31 left in the second quarter. Kick is up and no good. Wildcats lead 13-0. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solution.
I chose the NCCC&A course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Welcome back. Wildcats convert there. Take it from their own 28-yard line and score on a 1-yard play by Max McGill after a great third down conversion to Eric McGill and a couple of great runs by Max McGill to put it in the end zone to make it 13-0 Wildcats.
The Wolverines, Butler to kick off.
Zach Butler set up to kick off.
Wiedemann to the 35. Brought down by Monk.
Monk with the tackle there for the Wildcats. Wolverines are going to take over on their own 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Wolverines.
First and 10, 35, goes Wildcat territory, in Wildcat territory. Excuse me, in Wolverine territory, for the Wolverines.
Wolverines are going shotgun here. We haven't seen this formation. Little play action pass. Tipped there again by the Wildcats. Kyan Schultzen gets the tip there.
And a nice defensive play, second and 10.
Haven't seen that formation by the Wolverines so far this game. Second and 10 for the Wolverines. Back under center. Send a guy in motion. Looking to get to the edge. Nowhere to go. Right into the hands of Kyan Schultzen for a huge tackle right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Schultzen on a nice stop.
Wildcats have a guy down here. It looks like Chase Copeland is down.
No gain.
For the Wildcats. And he might...
Injured Wildcat on the field.
He's going to be fine, I think. Just needs a little time there for the Wildcats. Colby Gilbert entered in the game for the Wildcats. Copeland is up. Getting off under his own power.
Under his own power off the field.
Third and 10 for the Wolverines.
After we resume, it'll be third and 10. From the 35 for the Wolverines.
Wolverines are in shotgun. Send a guy in motion. Pass play here for the Wolverines. Pump fake. DeStichter is not going to fall for it and has great coverage there for the Woodbury Central Wildcats.
Nice coverage from DeStichter. Incomplete.
4th and 10.
That'll be 4th down for the
Eric
Wolverines.
McGill going back to receive the punt for the Wildcats. Going to be sitting around the about 30-yard line of their own end zone.
Norman.
Wildcats have found the Wolverines' number on defense, and they're starting to make some movement on the offensive side of the ball as well. Good bounce for the Wolverines. Going to be down about at the 25-yard line of the Wildcats. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
25-yard line of Wildcat territory. Well, they'll have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats are set up here. They're going trips to the far side. Keeping Kyan Schultz in here on the near side. Hand off to McGill again. He's going to have a nice gain of about 3. Going to be 2nd and 7.
Brought down by Sampson.
Oh, much more than that. Gain of about 4, 2nd and 6 there. Another play action pass. Good play there by number 40. Great play there by...
Nice coverage by number 40. Ullman for the Wolverines.
Ullman's done a nice job playing defensive back here on this near sideline. Done a nice job. That was picture perfect defense there by Ullman. Wildcats got to be looking for... Going to be 3rd and long for the Wildcats. McGill jumps off sides. Eric McGill jumps off sides there.
Third and long for the Wildcats.
3rd and 1 for the Wildcats. 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Action pass, quick pass out to Butler. Butler has it. He has a lot of room. Enough for a 1st down. He's going. He is going. Can he do it? Can he outrun him? No. Number 13 for the Wolverines right there to take him down. Van Lith there to save the day for the Wolverines, but great gain by Zach Butler. Wildcats flip the trips to the near side. Leave Butler over there on the far side.
5-yard line.
Going to hand it off to McGill. McGill's going to split some defenders, get a nice gain. Gets a gain of about 4 or 5.
3-yard gain.
Chase Copeland back in for the Wildcats to Sharon coming off. Sharon did a nice job there relieving Copeland. Wildcats have done a nice job rotating offensive linemen, getting some of these younger guys some experience for next year. Good play. Jeez. Max McGill's running hard tonight. He's tough to take down. He's slithering through defenders, just slicing right through them. Nice gain there. Going to be 3rd and about 3. 3rd and a long 2. 3rd and a long 2 here for the Wildcats. Trips to the near side. Butler over there, the far side. Going to give it to McGill again. He's following his defender. Going to have a hold call here. Going to have a hold here on the near side. Number 52 is going to get called for holding against the Wildcats. Andrew Martins. You don't hear that number very often. Andrew doesn't get called for holding too often, so... Now it's going to be 3rd and long for the Wildcats at the Wolverines 40-yard line. This has been the... Coach Klunder's had some good calls here from 3rd and long. See what he has up his sleeve here this time. He's called into play. It looks like they're going to go with it. Play action pass. Pass here to Schultzen. Going to have a short gain by Schultzen. Back up to the 35-yard line to the original. About the 4th and 10 for the Wildcats.
Johnson, bring up 4th and long.
Wildcats are back to go for it. Trips to the far side. Schmidt here to the near side. Wildcats back to pass. Sees Butler wide open. There, cuts back. He's still on his feet. He's scrambling, diving. Gets inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Wildcats on the 7 or 8-yard line of the Wolverines. Great play there by Butler. Great pass by Drew Klunder. First and goal for the Wildcats on about they're calling it about the 8-yard line. 1st and 10. Wildcats set up. They're going to run Max McGill again, leading off here to the side. Number 67 slips through the Wildcats offensive line. Ticks down McGill. Johnson with the tackle there.
Second and goal from the 9.
Second and goal from the 9. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Wildcats, Drew Klunder back to pass. Sees a guy in the far corner. Ball's up. Incomplete.
Ball intended for Eric McGill. Incomplete.
Eric McGill. Ball's incomplete to Eric McGill.
3rd and goal.
30.4 seconds left. 3rd and goal for the Wildcats. Be great if they could convert here for another touchdown. Two to the near side, two to the far side. Coach Klunder's gonna call in a different play here. I would imagine he feels pretty good on that left side, far side of the field. They've had a lot of success over there on the left side of the field. Play action pass, quick pass, and Will DeStickner it in for 6 by Will DeStickner. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick pass, Klunder to DeStickner for 6 points. Wildcats go up 19-0.
Butler to attempt the point after.
23.4 seconds left in the first half of football. They want 28.5 on the clock. We'll call it 28.6, Mr. Olfert says. He'll be slow on the click the next time. Up. The kick is up. And good. Wildcats 20, Wolverines 0. We're going to head to a quick 30-second commercial break. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Welcome back here. Wildcats getting set up to kick off for the 3rd time today. After scoring their 3rd touchdown on a great pass from Drew Klunder to Will DeStickter from the Wildcats from the Wolverines 9-yard line. Butler set up to kick. Kick is up. Nice kick to Butler. Bouncing back there. Number 82's got to field it. Sometimes these are tough because you kind of out-kick your coverage. Great play there. I'm not sure who got the tackle there. I'll see if I can grab the number as he gets up. Looks like Colby Gilbert, number 17, got his hands on him.
Brought down, but to Sharon.
Colby Gilbert should get the credit for the tackle there. He put his first hands on him. Great job by Colby Gilbert.
Right about the 20-yard line where the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10.
22.4 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Gives to the fullback.
Fullback gets the carry.
Miller.
Hard hit there
Brought down
by Butler.
That'll be a 1st down.
It's enough for a first down.
33-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines on the 33-yard line. Another run there. Great job. I believe that's Caleb Morgan. Got his hands on him and got a good tackle there, Caleb McGarden.
Wildcats 20.
Wildcats 20. Wolverines 0 heading to half. We're going to take commercial breaks here, grab some scores from around the area, and then we will get on with the second half of football. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions. We will be back here in a little while to recap scores from around the area. Thanks for watching Fuller.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's No Limits Internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
You've worked hard to build your farming operation into a way of life. How do you manage your risk? How often do you review your insurance coverage? It's important to surround yourself with a team that knows how to protect your farm. Let EGR Insurance take the guesswork out of managing your farming risk. You've worked hard to build your farming operation. EGR is here to help protect what you have built. Contact us for the EGR Advantage.
Boy, there's two things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those two things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
Modern small-town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office. Member FDIC.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
When was the last time you reviewed your insurance policies? Hi, this is Kent Faust, and our goal at South O'Brien Insurance is to provide the broadest coverage at the most affordable cost. Insurance has changed dramatically over the years, and now, more than ever, a comparison may be to your advantage. Call South O'Brien Insurance today to see what we can do for you.
The community agency knows the internet is evolving, taking new twists and turns. It's a journey to experience with the fastest internet speeds available. Contact TCA, connect to the speed you need, and enjoy the ride.
Williams General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
Coach, 62. First down. We're doing this so that the kids can continue to play. Like we used to enjoy playing when I was in high school. I understand how fun it was, and I want that same fun to be had by the kids now. So that's why we need more officials to keep these games going on.
Finding someone you trust. It's important when it comes to your farming operation. For generations, you know that you can work with Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park. From generation to generation, the state savings loan officers in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park continue to work with you. Find us online at savingsbankia.com.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding easy breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders.
You're gonna love the view.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's No Limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here. Still halftime here at Woodbury Central. About 5 minutes left in the halftime. We're going to cover some scores from around the area that I was able to get my hands on so far. Bishop Heelan Catholic 17, Boyden Hall Rock Valley 9 at half. Excuse me there, I had to take a little break. Hinton 14, Logan Magnolia 8 at half. Sergeant Bluff Luton 6, Carroll 10 at halftime. Esterville Lincoln Central 13, West Lyons 17 at half. East Sac County 0, West Sioux Hayward 49. Kingsley Pearson 13, Grettinger Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire 20. Lamar's 14, Fort Dodge 0. Harlan 35, Knoxville 0. Lewis Central 21, Winterset 0. Here could be a major upset, but a great team that we played in Class A, District 8, Westwood 14, AHSTW Avoca 13. HMS Hawks 32, North Union 7 at half. Galen Catholic 30, Tri-Center Neola 8. Spencer 35, Storm Lake 0. Brett West Hancock 28, Nashua Plainfield 8. Sheldon 7, Spirit Lake 7. That's in the third quarter. Spirit Lake's a highly ranked team, and that's a number 1 district champion against a 4th seed. Very tight game there. Another really tight game. OABCIG 13, Unity Christian 14, Western Christian 14, South Central Calhoun 6. Here's another one with a lot of playoff implications in Class 3A. Sioux Center 14, MOC Floyd Valley 12. Sioux Center wins that. That really throws a wrench in the whole, that Class 3A District 1. MOC's leading that district with a win. They win the championship and qualify for the playoffs. With a loss, Sioux Center actually could pop up to being the champion of that district. If Sergeant Bluff Luton loses, they would win the district. Sioux Center would. And with a Sergeant Bluff win over Carroll, then Sergeant Bluff is the district champion. So a lot of implications in that Sioux Center MOC Floyd Valley game. The one thing to note there is Sioux Center has beat MOC Floyd Valley for the 10 years in a row. So that in Sioux Center's mind, that wouldn't be an upset. That would be normal business that they've taken care of the last 10 years. So South Hamilton 32, Ridgeview 6. Game last night, I believe it was last night. Yeah, IKM Manning 52, St. Albert's 17. Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute played last night, and they won 28-14 over Missouri Valley. So those are the updates I have so far at halftime here between the Wildcats and the Wolverines. The Wildcats have a 20-0 lead. We're going to head to a quick commercial break before we start the second half of football. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
This pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
You've worked hard to build your farming operation into a way of life. How do you manage your risk? How often do you review your insurance coverage? It's important to surround yourself with a team that knows how to protect your farm. Let EGR Insurance take the guesswork out of managing your farming risk. You've worked hard to build your farming operation. EGR is here to help protect what you have built. Contact us for the EGR advantage.
And Wiedemann, kickoff.
Welcome back here. Started the second half. Wildcats lead 20-0. Wildcats are kicking off to start the third quarter to the Wolverines. Zach Butler set up to kick off. Kickoff by Butler. Number 27 for the Wolverines. Honkamp takes it for a short gain. Wildcats go on defense here. Gernhardt getting credit with the tackle.
For the Wildcats.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Looks like the ball is going to be start at about the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 Wolverines.
Wolverines have two split here to the near side. They're going shotgun, one to the far side. They're going to spread this out a little bit. Send a guy in motion. Hand off to number 82.
Number 82 around the left
Gets to the
side.
edge. 82 with the low edge. Riedemann, that's their leading receiver.
On the tackle.
We haven't heard his name called much on offense so far.
Gain of about 2.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for the Wolverines. Two to the near side, send a guy in motion. Going to be a slant here, just overthrown. Good coverage there by Will DeStichter.
Incomplete.
Honkamp, the intended receiver. 3rd and 8. Wolverines are lining up, 2 to the far side. Riedemann in motion. Run there, nice run. Going to be 4th and about 4 for the Wolverines. Good gain there.
On the stop.
Wolverines are going to punt.
About 6. 4th and 2.
4th and 3 here for the Wolverines. They're going to punt. Eric McGill back to receive.
To attempt the punt, Eric McGill deep for the Wildcats.
McGill's going to fair catch it at his own 25-yard line. Wildcats take over 1st and 10, 25-yard line.
Where the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Trips here to the near side for the Wildcats. Max McGill in the back. Field. Kyan Schultzen on the far side. Run to Max McGill. No going there, but on 1st down for McGill. Good tackle. Number 58 getting credit for the tackle there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Keaton Sampson for the tackle there. He's had a nice game in the middle. That spot's open.
Ball intended for Eric McGill, incomplete.
That spot is open every time for the Wildcats. Drew's just underthrown that ball a little bit tonight. He is hobbling a little bit. He's took a little stinger in the first half. That's kind of affected his ability to get a good plant foot to get that ball right in the numbers like we usually see out of Drew. I think the Wildcats could go back to that play again. Wide open in the middle field, Eric McGill. Is he going to do it? He's going to be there. Long run, Eric McGill down the sideline. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown. Wildcats 4-6, no flags on the field. Great play, Eric McGill. 75-yard touchdown for the Wildcats to go up 26-0. Great play there by Eric McGill for his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Butler to attempt the point after.
Butler setting up to get the extra point. Kick is up. And good. Wildcats 27. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back in 30.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here. Wildcats scoring a long 75-yard touchdown pass from Drew Klunder to Eric McGill, and he scampered in, catching the ball about at the 50-yard line, breaks away from the defenders, and scores for the Wildcats' first touchdown of the second half. Wildcats lead 27-0. 10:20 left in the third quarter of action.
Riedemann and Hunkamp keep for the Wolverines.
Riedemann and Hunkamp change sides there. Kick is up. Butler the kickoff. Riedemann with the up the middle with the tackle, number 21.
Brought down by Keaton Bernhardt.
21, Jacob King with the tackle. First and 10 on the 35-yard line of the Wolverines. Wolverines are going to go two here to the near side. They're going to stay in shotgun. Send a guy in motion. Found a little room. Big hit there by Butler. Wildcat, I believe they're going to get a
flag on the play.
Black there with a huge hit. Not sure what they're going to call. Refs are having a discussion amongst all of them. That's a questionable call there. They're going to call Butler Black for helmet-to-helmet contact, but I have to give that just physical. He hit the shoulder pad first. He slid up with on the shoulder pad.
By the Wildcats. Take the Wolverines into Wildcat territory about the 43-yard
Coach Rogers is
line where they'll
questioning the call with the officials, but Wildcats just have to play defense here. Two to the far side, one to the near side again. Shotgun for the Wolverines. Send another guy in motion. I'm sure they're going to look for Paulson again to get the carry. That's exactly what they do. Nowhere to go. Ryder Cooley sticks him at the line of scrimmage, and Butler there to finish him off for the Wildcats.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Wolverines. Coach Bramer calling for his sidelines to get up here. They're a little bit quiet on the sidelines tonight. Need some help. 27 in motion. Good play there, Will DeStickler. And then Chase Copeland right out there to finish him off. Wildcats stop the Wolverines for about a gain of 2 yards there. Be 3rd and 8 for the Wolverines.
3rd and about 8.
Third and 8 for the Wolverines. Coming to the line of scrimmage. They have two guys to the far side. One here to the near side. Send a guy in motion. Paulson with the carry. Nice run there again for Paulson. Kyan Schultzen with the tackle. 4th and 2 for the Wolverines.
Gain of about 7. 4th and short 2.
Reblets coming in here for the Wildcats. Copeland getting a breather. Morgan, McCormick, Sanford across the front for the Wildcats. Chase Copeland's getting looked at by the CNOS trainer here on the sidelines. Timeout, Wolverines. We're going to head to a quick 30-second commercial break. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
Welcome back here. Wildcats lead 27-0 in the third quarter. Wolverines took a timeout there on 4th and a long 2, a short 3. Let's see if they want to decide a different play. It looked like they were going with a quarterback's keep there.
Fourth down,
so fourth,
about the 35-yard line.
4th and a long 2 on the 35-yard line of the Wildcats. Going under center are the Wolverines. Send a guy in motion. Coming out here to the near side, that's not going to have anything going. Kyan Schultzen blows up the play. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats as they hold on 4th down.
The 1st down run, and the Wildcats will take over at 1st and 10.
Wildcats back on the field, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Reblets here on the near side to Sharon on the far side. Sanford, Morgan, Martins in the middle. Clunder back, quarterback, Max McGill, running back. Going to hand it off to Max McGill. Max going to cut back. 55 there. He's going to drag 55 for a couple more yards. Going to be 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats.
Brought down by number 55. Truby. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
Wildcats have trips to the far side. McGill, DeStichter, Xander Schmidt. Butler here to the near side. Kyan Schultzen taking a break. Another run here for Max McGill. Not much going there.
McGill,
gain of 1.
Up the middle again, brought down by number 64. Sells. Short gain, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Wildcats. Splitting it up here. Going 2 to the near side. Probably got to look for McGill, looking for something in the middle of the field. Another primary receiver on these 3rd down plays is Will DeStichter. He knows right where that 1st down marker is always at. He'll run that line all the way across the field, hold it steady, and get a Wildcat 1st down. That's been a common thing this season for the Wildcats. Right there, just like I said, that should be pass interference. He was bumping into it before. That ball was out of Clunder's hands. Coach Bramer calls for the punt team to come out.
Clunder will go back to attempt the punt.
Clunder's back to punt.
Time come. Deep.
Punt is up. Good bounce for the Wildcats. Going to be inside the 20-yard line. Going to be down to about a 16-yard line of the Wolverines.
And the ball out of bounds.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines on their own 16-yard line.
At the 15 or 16-yard line where the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10.
Martins, McCormick in the middle, just Sharon here on the near side. Blaze Sanford on the far side for the Wildcats defensive line. Ryder Cooley and Max McGill holding the middle. Butler and Kyan Schultzen at the outside linebackers. Nowhere to go there for the Wolverines. Schultzen right there to slow him up, and then a host of Wildcats there to put him away. Second and 9 for the Wolverines.
On the stop, short gain was called second and long 9.
Second and 9 for the Wolverines on their own 17-yard line. Send a guy in motion. Wildcats adjust to it. Pass play. Nowhere to go for him. Great play by Eric McGill on that far side. Be a gain about 3 yards there. Going to be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 7.
A long 6, short 7. 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines here after that pass completion. Copeland's still over here holding the shoulder. I think he's going to be all right. He's got it checked off out by the CNOS trainer. Pass play here for the Wolverines. Nice pass play. He is going to be hit hard by none other than Carter Black. Great contact by Carter Black.
That'll be enough for a first down.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines. On their own 33-yard line. Pass play here to number 82, surrounded by a host of Wildcats. The ball did pop out, but he was down before the ball came loose.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Wolverines. Wolverines are still in shotgun. 2 guys to the near side, 1 to the far side. Fullback. Millen. He's going to have a gain of about 1. Going to be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
And Sanford.
Morgan's coming in for Andrew Martin. Caleb Morgan. Wolverines are not in much of a hurry to get to the line of scrimmage here, but they only have 5 seconds left on the play clock. Pass to the wide receiver. Kyan Schultzen is there just to completely destroy that play along with Sharon. Both of them. The right call saw that back come out and were there just to swarm up Paulson on that pass play. McGill's back. Eric McGill's back to receive this punt.
McGill will go deep for the Wildcats. Mormon to punt for the Wolverines.
The snap is high. Good play there by the kicker. Good bounce for the Wolverines. The ball's going to be down about at the 29-yard line.
At the 26-yard line, where the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10.
Kick is down at the 26-yard line of the Wildcats. They take over 1st and 10. 2:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats, Klunder back to pass, finds Will DeStickler, up the sidelines, Will DeStickler, he's going. Nice gain for Will DeStickler. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
By number 26. Paulson. Be enough for a first down. 41-yard line.
Wildcats 1st and 10, trips to the far
For the
side.
Wildcats.
Cooley in at running back. Providing some help to.
All incomplete.
Good pressure there by the Wolverines on that 1st and 10. See if I got any updated scores here from around the area. Hinton 26, Logan Magnolia 16. Avoca AHSTW 26, Westwood 14. So AHSTW does take a lead over the Rebels of Westwood. The Rebels of Westwood run by Ryder Cooley here. Up the gut, going to have a short gain.
Right up the middle.
Westwood did have a lead of 14-13 at half.
58.
But in the third quarter, it shows 26-13, 26-14. AHSTW is leading. Handoff again to Cooley. Nice. Not going to have much there to go. HMS up 39-7 over North Union in a commanding lead there. The number 1 ranked district champion out of Class A District 1. Sergeant Bluff Luton now leads Carroll 12-10.
Keep for the
South Hamilton 46, Ridgeview 6. That's some updates from around the area. Clunder back to punt here for the Wildcats. Ooh, almost blocked. Fair caught there by the Wolverines. 1st and 10.
About the 23-yard line, or the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Wolverines on the 23-yard line.
Brick calls the signals for the Wolverines.
Hand off to the fullback. Nowhere to go. Right into McCormick and
a host of other Wildcats.
Who else was that on that? Oh, Blaze Sanford. McCormick and Blaze Sanford there on the tackle. Gain of 2.
2nd and about 9.
Second and a long 8 for the Wolverines. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Low snap. Overthrown.
Ball intended for Riedemann.
It's 3rd and long for the Wolverines.
3rd down.
Third and long for the Wolverines. Wildcats got to be thinking pass here. Ball's back to pass. Ferricks looking deep. Good pass. Nice pass. Completed. Right over Eric McGill's reach. Good pass there by Ferricks.
For the Wolverines and a nice catch.
Ullman with the reception. He's had a great game defensively too. Also, nice reception there on offense.
Well, they'll have it 1st and 10.
25 seconds left in the third quarter. Time is winding down. See if the Wolverines try to get another playoff here before the end of the third quarter. They're going to have to. There's only 6 seconds left on the play clock, so they don't have much of a choice but to call a play here. Paulson with the carry.
Paulson on the left side.
Not much to go there. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Wildcats lead 27-0. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solution.
Quarter, Wildcats 27. Wolverine 0. Just a reminder, both teams and fans to wait for the presentation.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you know you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here. We just ran a little long on the commercial break there. First play for in the fourth quarter. Wildcats do intercept the pass. Eric McGill with a pass interception. Wildcats take over 1st and 10. Looking to pass here, 1st and 10. Zach Butler with a huge reception, caught down Butler on a 48-yard line of the Woodbury Central Wildcats. They're hustling to the
48-yard line.
Be 1st and 10, 48-yard line. Wildcats are hustling the line of scrimmage to call another play. Zach Butler with a huge reception there. Motion here, Eric McGill. Going to be a little sweep here to Eric McGill. See what he can get going. He's going to have a nice gain.
Eric McGill on the end round.
Gain of 4.
67, Johnson.
Second down for the Wildcats.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Max McGill with the carry. We haven't heard from Max here for a little while. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Brought down by Mormon. That'll be enough for a first down into Wolverine territory.
Andrew Martin's down. Don't like to hear that. Andrew came back from a major hip injury last year that held him out of the entire wrestling season.
Martin injured on the play, coming off on his own power.
Coming off under his own powers, Andrew Martin.
Warren into the ballgame.
First and 10 for the Wildcats after that nice run by Max McGill.
First and 10 Wildcats, 40-yard line.
Good play there. Zach Butler cuts back again. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Gain of good 20 yards there for Zach Butler. He's having a great game tonight. That's the hard thing to defend. I'm sure the Wolverines, that's the hard thing. You know, you got so many options for the Wildcats. They have 4 very, very qualified receivers and a couple qualified running backs. And you know, you look at the stats and you kind of look at it, and McGill there for a nice gain of about 7. But you look at it and you have to make some decisions, and I'm sure, you know, they look at Butler and he's got good yardage, but he's kind of, unfortunately, the low man on the totem pole, if you want to say it, but still looks pretty good on most team stats. But you kind of, you know, got to say, hey, if we're going to give up something, we're going to let Butler see what he has, and he's performed tonight with a lot of great receptions and converted for a lot of the yards for the Wildcats. Another good run by Max McGill.
McGill right up the middle. Brought down by number 17, Monon.
Be 3rd and short for the Wildcats.
Gain of about 4, 3rd and short.
Called first down. Had enough for a first down there. Another run by McGill. He's going to cut back again. He's still on his feet. He's rambling away. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Inside the 5. It's going to be about 1st and goal. Almost looks like we had enough for a first down. It's going to be 2nd and very short. Nope, 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
1st and goal, Wildcats.
Inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Trips to the far side. Going to run McGill again. He's going to walk into the end zone. Max McGill for 6 for the Wildcats to go up 33-0. Wildcats are setting up for 2. See if we can get the continuous clock going here. Wildcats are setting up for 2. Wildcats are setting up for 2. $15 on the play clock. Klunder back. Back to pass is Klunder. Finds Will the Sticker coming across the middle of the field to go up 35-0. Wildcats convert for 2. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
Welcome back. Wildcats lead 35-0. 8:58 left in the fourth quarter. We'll have a continuous clock as long as the score stays 35 plus. It will be a continuous clock for the Wildcats.
Anthem and Woodman deep to the Wolverines. Butler to kick off for the Wildcats.
Kickoff for Butler.
Heimkamp on the 20. Phase 1 tackle.
Good hit by Butler right in the middle of the field.
41-yard line, Wolverine territory.
Wolverines take over at their own 41-yard lines. They're going 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Send a guy in motion. Guy up the seam. Nowhere to go with that pass. Incomplete pass. Second and 10 for the Wolverines. Looking at the results, if they come across here, let's see what an idea. See if I can give an idea. It looks like the Wildcats are going to take care of business tonight, being up 35-0 with a continuous clock. Run play to Paulson. Max McGill there, right there for a huge tackle for a gain of 1 yard.
Short gain, 3rd and long.
Pump fake. Will the Stichters there on the coverage. Well overthrown.
Incomplete pass to bring up 4th down.
Back to receive.
Eric McGill deep back for the Wildcats. Foreman attempt to punt.
Wildcats looking at current results right now. They could see the Hinton Blackhawks again. Hinton's leading Logan Magnolia 32-16. Another potential. I would imagine that is who the Wildcats would play. It would be the Hinton Blackhawks because they're the 3rd.
33-yard line where the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10.
In the district, in District 1, I would imagine the Wildcats will see the Hinton Blackhawks next week. That's my guess. The other game would have been Galen or Tri-Center, but I'm guessing with Galen beating Tri-Center, who got 2nd, they'll go and play. They might. Max McGill blows through the defenders and ran down by number 40, Ullman.
By number 40.
A great run there by Max McGill. I imagine the Wildcats are going to see Hinton Blackhawks next week in the playoffs.
At the 31-yard line.
Based off the results I see so far. But like always, the state determines what that looks like. So we'll find out about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning who the Wildcats play. But nonetheless, I'm 100% certain we will see a home field game tomorrow. So our next Friday night, we will host again. Max McGill going to the edge. He's still going to get positive yards, but he's going to fight for him.
55, the first contact. Scooby. Short gain, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 for the Wildcats. Butler with the reception here, going down the sidelines. Going to have a nice gain. First down for Butler. Going to be called out of bounds. Going to be a late hit on the Wolverines.
And a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Late hit.
Personal foul against the Wolverines.
First down for the Wildcats.
Half the distance to the goal. Take the
First
ball
and
to
10. First and goal on the 10.
9 3/4 yards. First and goal.
Not quite enough time to kneel on it 3 times here for the Wildcats. Wildcats are using all the play clock. First and goal for the Wildcats. Going to run Max McGill right up the gut.
McGill up the middle.
No gain.
Brought down by number 55, Truby.
Wildcats are trying to take as much game clock as they can just to get the game over with. You'll see another run to Max McGill here, I'm sure.
McGill again up the middle.
Gain of 4. 3rd and 6.
Truby
Third
on the
goal
tackle.
on 6.
Again, I remind both teams and fans to wait for the presentation at the conclusion of the game. We need both teams to remain on the field after shaking hands. Spectators are not allowed on the field until after the presentation. Thank you.
Another run by Max McGill. Looking for the end zone. He's one tough hombre.
On the carry to the right side.
4th and goal from
Down
the
to
1.
about the 2-yard line.
Wildcats are going
So it'll be
to
4th and goal.
probably kneel it here and give it back to the Wolverines. Well, they might be giving it to Max McGill one more time. Max is going to go in for a touchdown.
And a touchdown for Max McGill.
Wildcats are going to put another 6 on the board.
We just couldn't get a first down in before that, so we could run.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate spot to get a first down because you got to run 4 plays. They couldn't waste the clock. So Wildcats go up 42-0. Wolverines 0. We're going to stay here. 34 seconds left in the game. We're going to stay here. Get the last kickoff of the game. Wrap the live stream up tonight. Thanks for Fuller Digital Solutions, Countryman Financial, and Polina Body Shop for sponsoring the scoreboard tonight. All the sponsors tried to get all the commercials played during the halftime break and pregame show. Also, appreciate the Iowa High School Athletic Association giving us the opportunity to live stream this game, even though they do charge a fee for the live stream in the playoffs, $250 for tonight's game, and I believe it goes to $400 for next week's game. And if we made it to the third round, it would be another $400 to do that live stream on that game. So
Holman.
It is nice that we have the ability to do it.
And Riedemann deep.
And broadcast this out for all the fans that can't make it to tonight's game, but there's a great home field attendance for the Wildcats.
And about the 23.
That will be the last play of the game. Wildcats win 42-0 over the Wolverines. As we watch the clock dwindle down here, we'll see if the Wolverines call one final play or not.
First and 10 Wolverines on the 40. Paulson on the carry on the right side.
Great tackle by Kyan Schultz.
Brought down by number 54, Panther.
That is a wrap for tonight's game. Wildcats win 42-0. Will advance to the second round of the playoffs.
And that is the ball game. Again, remind both teams and fans
great game by the Woodbury Central Wildcats. Was not the best offensive performance that we've seen by the Wildcats. They had some lumps, but the Wolverines had a great defensive scheme to come out, but Wildcats got into rhythm and put a lot of points on the board like they have the previous 8 games. So that's a nice thing to say, but a great defensive performance by the Wildcats. And we will advance to the Week 10 of the Iowa High School Athletic Association's football season. Week 2 of the playoffs, second round, and we will see who we play. My guess is we're going to see Hinton Blackhawks is my guess is who the Wildcats will see, but you never know what it looks like on the south side of the state and who they might send up here and what it shakes out on the other side of the state. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock, that's been the normal time they've came out with the announcements, and more than likely that will be the same way this year. So look forward to it next week. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
I would like to now direct your attention to midfield, as Mary Schultz, Athletic Director at Woodbury Central, will make a presentation to both South O'Brien and Woodbury Central. The state qualifying banners being presented are for your accomplishments thus far in the season. Congratulations for representing your district and team with pride and positive sportsmanship. At this time also, I would like best of luck to Woodbury Central as you advance to the next round of the playoffs. Please give both teams a round of applause. Wildcat fans, we will not find out until about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning as they will reseed for the next round of the playoffs. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for our next playoff game next Friday night. Thank you for all coming. Please drive safely